Greetings to everyone out there watching. I'm Mark and welcome to this week's Pickleball Warehouse vlog. Outside, the theme of the day is definitely wet and rainy. In studio, the theme of the day is power. Specifically, the most power-oriented paddles we have in our system or have tested. Let's start off with the Gearbox Pro Ultimate Hyper. This one here is going to offer players loads of manageable power. So if you're looking for a power-oriented paddle in a compact shape, I believe this one's a 16 length, 8 across, and also includes a slightly longer 5.5-inch handle length, which is great for 1 or 2 hands on the paddle. In addition to all that power, you're getting plenty of precision and comfort, and that comes from Gearbox's TXR high friction surfaces for incredible spin potential and their technologically advanced 16mm core. Definitely an all-court masterpiece, this one here featuring a 4-inch grip diameter, ideal for smaller hand sizes. And next on the docket, we have the Paddletek Bantam TKO-C 12.7. There's also a 14.3mm version. I chose this one because the thinner cord definitely lets the power shine through, takes the dogs off the leash, so to speak. This one here, elongated design, and it is featuring a slightly shorter 5.25-inch handle, which is just long enough for 1 or 2 hands on the paddle. In addition to all that power, you're definitely able to harness it with the raw carbon fiber surfaces that grace both sides of the paddle. This is definitely an ideal paddle and is the only one on today's vlog that features Gen 1 construction, as opposed to all the others being thermoformed or unibody. And next up, we have the Vanguard. This is Selkirk Vanguard Power Air Invikta. There are also 2 other shapes. I chose this one just because it is a little longer, like the TKO-C, so that's affording you more length-based power. In addition, tons of power coming from the 13mm core. Other notable performance traits of this paddle, and it is packed with technologies. You've got the aerodynamic throat right here, which affords more airflow, makes this paddle even speedier and easier to swing through the air. In addition, it also includes 4 plies of what Selkirk refers to as their quad carbon composite surfaces. So that's 4 layers each side for incredible precision and spin potential, harnessing all the power this paddle affords you. And next up, we have the striking 6-0 Black Diamond Infinity. There is also a double Black Diamond. Again, I chose the thinner core because this definitely takes power to another level. In addition, you're afforded 6-0's meticulous approach to thermoform construction. That is a primary source of power. There is plenty of precision to go along with all that power, and that is due to a raw carbon surface, and also there's edge wall foam. This definitely is a very stable, comfortable paddle from anywhere on the court, operating off that elongated design, and it has a really long 5.5-inch handle. And last up, this actually paddle is dear to my heart. My favorite paddle currently is probably going to remain that way. This is JOOLA's Mod TA15. Here I have the 16mm version, and like a lot of paddles, there are 2 core widths. There's also a 14mm option available with this paddle. However, in an unusual kind of change of events, most of us here, including myself, feel that 16mm version is a little more lively than the 14, and that kind of brings us or segues us to the propulsion core technology that is unique to JOOLA. That allows this polypropylene core to kind of operate like a diving board or a springboard internally, and helping really return a lot of energy to the ball. And due to the fact that you have a little more clearance for the 16mm design, you're able to kind of let that paddle do its thing. It's got more room to return energy to the ball. So this paddle here, under offensive swing speeds, definitely affords you the power that you want, and under slower swing speeds gives you the control that everybody needs. I personally feel like JOOLA maybe could have and should have named this the Cake and Eat It 2 paddle. This is one of the most versatile and fun to swing paddles I have played with to date. And that's a wrap for this week's vlog. Thanks again for tuning in. If you'd like any further information on these power-oriented paddles or anything else pickleball related, be sure to visit pickleballwarehouse.com.